Hi, Mama, and welcome back. Today, we begin to gently reconnect with your center, your pelvic floor, and the deep core. You can do this practice sitting on the floor with a cushion underneath your hips or on a firm chair with both feet grounded. Let your hands rest on your thighs and take a moment to feel your seat, the weight of your sitting bones connecting down. This is your base, your foundation. Close your eyes or soften the gaze if that feels comfortable. And take a deep breath in through your nose and a long, soft exhale through your mouth. Let yourself arrive here, awake, supported, and curious. Begin to rock gently forward and back on your sitting bones. Small, slow movements. Notice how your pelvis tilts as you move. Forward brings a little arch into the lower back. Back softens and rounds it. This is the same motion we explored lying down yesterday, but now gravity helps you feel your base a little more clearly. Do another couple of rocks forward and backward as if massaging the sitting bones into the ground. Lowering the pubic bone down as you rock forward. Lowering the tip of the tailbone down as you rock back. Then pause right in the middle, that sweet spot where you feel your spine effortlessly upright. Feeling the weight even across the sitting bones. Imagine your spine like a soft column rising from your pelvis to the crown of your head. Let your breath travel through that column, up as you inhale, down as you exhale. Then bring your awareness down to the bottom of your pelvis, down into the pelvic floor. You can visualize it as a diamond-shaped network of muscles, connecting both your pubic bone at the front, your tailbone at the back, and the two sitting bones on the sides. Remind yourself your pelvic floor isn't just a muscle group to be tightened, but part of a whole system of support. It responds to your breath, your posture, even your emotions. So today we listen to it with softness. Bring one hand to your lower belly and encourage the belly to soften into your hand. Take a few slow breaths, noticing the gentle rise and fall under your hand, the subtle expansion and contraction of your center. Now imagine the breath reaching all the way down into the base of your pelvis, as if your inhale were filling a small balloon deep in your belly, and your exhale were letting the air softly release. Let's refine it together. On the inhale, imagine your pelvic floor softening and widening, like the petals of a flower opening towards the earth. On the exhale, feel a subtle lift, a gathering upward, not force, but responsive. As if those petals were gently closing and drawing inwards. Continue in your own time for a few more rounds, noticing the gentle movement of your center and of your pelvic floor in response and connection to your breath. Knowing that as you inhale, the lungs fill up with air, the diaphragm lowers, increasing the pressure in the abdominal cavity encouraging the pelvic floor to lower and stretch. And as you exhale, the lungs empty out, the diaphragm releases, the internal pressure decreases, and the pelvic floor gently releases back up. Try this for a few cycles, following your own rhythm. Inhale, softening, expanding. Exhale, gathering, rising. Now bring your awareness a little higher behind the navel. Feel how, as you exhale and the pelvic floor subtly lifts, the lower belly also draws in slightly, like a hug from the inside. This is your deep core, your center of gravity, energy, and intuition. You can stay as you are, aware of your center and the rhythm of your breath. Now, if you'd like, you can start to bring a more conscious connection to your pelvic floor and deep abdominals while still following the breath. As you breathe in fully, encourage the belly to soften, the pelvic floor to open and stretch. As you breathe out completely, let all the air go till the very last drop, gently squeezing the back passage as if you were to stop passing wind, and the front as if you were to hold away. Maintain the connection for a moment. And as you breathe in, relax again the tummy. Relax the pelvic floor, let it lower and open. We're going to do that again, exhaling gently, gathering the pelvic floor. Lifting it up a little higher this time as you feel the low abdominals drawing in and up. And then inhaling, gently release the belly first, then the pelvic floor, all the way to your back passage. Continue in your own time for 3 more rounds, exhaling, emptying out completely, engaging the deep muscles of your pelvic floor as they gather in and out with your deep abdominals. And then inhaling to release, filling up the abdomen, releasing the pelvic floor. Continue in your own time, whichever variation you feel comfortable with today. Using the inhale to release, the exhale to gently gather or lift. The inhale again to release and let go. Keep the face soft, the shoulders relaxed, the mind calm. One more time. Then place your hands on your knees. As you inhale, let your spine lengthen and your chest open slightly, heart forward. As you exhale, round gently through the spine, tucking the tail, drawing the low belly in and up. Then inhale again, relax the abdomen, rock the pelvis forward, lengthen up through the spine. And again, exhale, curl your tailbone under, gently draw your center around your spine. Repeat this a few times, a seated wave of breath through your spine. Awakening the connection between the breath, the core, and your posture. Let it feel fluid and smooth. This gentle flow helps reintroduce tone to the pelvic floor and deep abdominals without straining or holding, exploring simple breath-led movement. Completing one more round in your own time, rocking forward, lengthening up through the spine. Then rocking back, rounding and gathering. Then pause back in upright stillness. Notice the quiet after the movement, how your spine feels, your seat, your breath. Remember, your center, your womb, your core is not something to fix, but something to listen to and inhabit again. This is how strength rebuilds through awareness, trust, and gentle attention. You can bring now your hands together over your heart. Take one last deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Thank you, Mama. I'll see you tomorrow.